Hi, it's Amanda from Livingston Public Library, here sharing with you a story time. Before we begin, let's get rid of our wiggles. Wiggle fingers, wiggle so, wiggle high and wiggle low, wiggle left, wiggle right, wiggle fingers out of sight. Now there's no more wiggles left in me, so I can sit as still as can be. This story is called What? Cried Granny, and Almost Bedtime by Kate Lum. Pictures by Adrian Johnson. Once upon a time, there was a boy named Patrick who was having his first sleepover at his granny's house. As the sun began to set, Granny said, "Patrick, dear boy, it will be dark soon. Time to get ready for bed." "But Granny," said Patrick, "I don't have a bed here." "What?" cried Granny. She ran out into a yard where some tall trees were growing and chopped one down. She carried it to her workroom, opened her toolbox, and made Patrick a fine bed. Then she painted it a restful shade of blue, put a comfy red mattress on it, and took it to the bedroom. "There you are, dear boy," said Granny. "Now climb into bed, lay your head on the pillow, and sail off to dreamland." "But Granny," said Patrick, "I don't have a pillow here." "What?" cried Granny. She ran out to her hen house, woke up the chickens, and collected a big batch of feathers. She took them to her sewing room, where she made a bag out of cloth. Then she stuffed it with feathers, sewed it up neatly, and gave it to Patrick. "There you are, dear boy," said Granny. "Now climb into bed, lay your head on the pillow, tuck the blanket under your chin, and I'll kiss you good night." "But Granny," said Patrick, "I don't have a blanket here." "What?" cried Granny. She ran outside and headed for the hills, where a flock of fat sheep were snoozing. She sheared off some of their wool and ran right back home. She took the wool to her basement, spun it into yarn, knitted a fuzzy warm blanket, and dyed it the prettiest shade of twilight purple. When it was dry, she carried it upstairs and spread it on the bed. "Now, dear boy," said Granny, "climb into bed, lay your head on your pillow, tuck the blanket under your chin, give your teddy bear a hug, and turn out the light." "But Granny," said Patrick, "I don't have a teddy bear here." "What?" cried Granny. She grabbed her emergency sewing kit, tore down the living room curtains, cut, sewed, stuffed, added button eyes and a red ribbon, and made a teddy bear for Patrick. "Now, Patrick," cried Granny, "climb into bed, lay your head on the pillow, tuck the blanket under your chin, give your teddy bear a hug, and go to sleep." "But Granny," said Patrick, "it's morning." "What?" cried Granny. The end. What a silly story. Yay! Oh, it looks like we've got some books to count. How many books are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Children read one picture book, one picture book, one picture book. The children read one picture book, then they read 2. The children read 2 picture books, 2 picture books, 2 picture books. The children read 2 picture books, and then they read 3. The children read 3 picture books, 3 picture books, 3 picture books. The children read 3 picture books, and then they read 4. The children read 4 picture books, 4 picture books, 4 picture books. The children read 4 picture books, then they read 5. The children read 5 picture books, 5 picture books, 5 picture books. The children read 5 picture books, and then they go to sleep. Yay! Good counting. Bedtime for Sweet Creatures. Words by Nikki Grimes. Pictures by Elizabeth Zunon. No, no, no. You beat the word like a drum the minute I say, come, sweet creature, it's bedtime. Your eyes swell wide as owls. Let's go, I say. Who, who? You ask as if you didn't know. Oh, sounds just like what animal? The owl. Bear is going, I say. He'll be awfully lonely without you. Suddenly you come running. In the forest of your room you cling to Bear. I turn back the sheets and you growl, brrr. In you both go, I say. You coil beneath the quilt, silent as a snake. Why are you hiding, I ask. Monsters, you hiss. All gone, I trumpet. You toss your mane and roar. Order me to check beneath the bed. I kneel on the forest floor, find something wild and ferocious. Meow. Well, what did she find? That's right, a cat. Your bookshelf is noisy with stories. Which one, I ask? You point, frozen like a fawn until you hear, Once upon a time. Do you have a noisy bookshelf in your house, too? That's noisy with stories? You do? Oh, good. You yawn and grind your teeth like a squirrel, ready to nibble the night. I'm not sleepy, you tell me. I smile and tuck you in tight. A koala, you hang on to me for one last kiss. I love you, Mommy. I love you more. Okay, lights out, I say. Fearless tiger, you crouch, just in case, ready to pounce on goblins in the dark. Later you bound out of bed, sly as a wolf, on the hunt for water. Hurry, I whisper from the kitchen door. Last glass. You lope back to bed before Bear can miss you. Bathroom, you say out loud, and hop up once again. Good night, I call. Silence falls over the house. Dad and I slip into our bed, half asleep. We hear one small toddler whisper, Mommy, can I sleep with you? I sigh and pull back the blanket. Come on, I say, and in crawl owl, bear, snake, kitty, fawn, squirrel, koala, tiger, wolf. And one very sleepy child. The end. What a beautiful story. Yay! Those were some fun stories. Are you ready for a song? Wonderful! Will you sing with me The Wheels on the Bus? You ready? The wheels on the bus go round and round, round and round, round and round. The wheels on the bus go round and round, all through the town. The doors on the bus go open and shut, open and shut, open and shut. The doors on the bus go open and shut, all through the town. The wipers on the bus go swish, 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 swish. The wipers on the bus go swish, 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 all through the town. The horn on the bus goes beep, 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 beep. The horn on the bus goes beep, 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 all through the town. The babies on the bus go wah, 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 wah. The babies on the bus go wah, 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 all through the town. The adults on the bus say, I love you, I love you, I love you. The adults on the bus say, I love you, all through the town. The wheels on the bus go round and round, round and round, round and round. The wheels on the bus go round and round, all through the town. Great singing! Yay! This flannel board story is based on the book called Poppy the Panda, written by Dick Gackenbach. Katie O'Keefe had a toy panda. His name was Poppy. Katie took Poppy with her everywhere she went, and Katie would never think about going to bed unless Poppy came too. One night Katie told Poppy, "It's time for bed," but Poppy refused to go. "I can't sleep when I'm unhappy," he said. "I didn't know you were unhappy," said Katie. "Well, I am. Everyone has something nice to wear but me. Your doll has a fancy dress. Your soldier has a fine suit and hat. Why, even your cat has a collar. But what do I have to wear?" Poppy complained. "Nothing at all." "I'll have to do something about that," said Katie thoughtfully. "Good," said Poppy. "Otherwise, I doubt if I'll ever want to go to bed." She looked around her room for something Poppy could wear. She decided on her roller skates. "Here," Katie said, putting them on the panda. "Wear these." Poppy was very shaky on the roller skates. "I'm not sure I approve," he said. "Skates are fun to wear," Katie told him. "You'll see." Then she gave Poppy a big push. Poppy went forward, weaving and bobbing out of Katie's room and into the hallway. He rolled down the hall to the top of the stairs, and then over. Bumpity, 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 clomp! Poppy went all the way down the steps and landed with a thud at the bottom. Katie ran down behind him and picked him up. "Are you hurt?" she asked. "I'm so sorry." She hugged the panda. "Cheer up, Poppy," she said. "We'll find something else for you to wear." "Please," Poppy said with a sigh, "something without wheels." Katie took Poppy to the closet. "Try this on," she said, giving Poppy an umbrella. "Nobody wears an umbrella," he said. Katie then put 2 shoes on Poppy. "They won't do," he said. "They don't even match." Katie threw up her hands. "You're so hard to please, Poppy." Katie took Poppy to the dining room. She put a fruit bowl on his head. Poppy didn't like that at all. "I'm your best friend," he said, "not a banana." In the kitchen, Katie tried to get Poppy to wear a saucepan. "It fits fine," she said. "It's awful," said Poppy. "People will laugh at me." They went upstairs to the bathroom. Poppy hated the cape Katie made from a towel. He didn't care for the plastic shower cap either. Nor did he like being wrapped in bathroom tissue. "Where do you get such ideas?" he asked Katie. "You've made me look like a package." They went back to Katie's room. Both were tired and sleepy, but Poppy still refused to go to bed. "Oh, what will I do with you, you silly panda?" "Just find me something sensible to wear," suggested Poppy. "Is that so difficult?" Just then Katie's mother appeared at the bedroom door. "Katie O'Keefe," she said, "why aren't you in bed?" "I'm ready," said Katie. "It's Poppy's fault." She told her mother all about it. "And he's such a fusspot," she said. "Poor Poppy," said Katie's mother. "If I give him something to wear, do you think he'll go to bed?" "He might," Katie said, "if he likes it." Katie's mother took the ribbon she was wearing in her hair and tied it in a beautiful bow around Poppy's neck. "Now, how's that?" she asked. "It's perfect," cried Katie. "But would Poppy like it?" she wondered. Katie picked Poppy up and held him in front of the mirror so he could see his new ribbon. While Katie's mother turned down the covers, Poppy smiled. "I love my ribbon," he whispered. "We're both ready for bed now," Katie told her mother. Katie's mother tucked them in, turned out the light, and closed the door. "I can't wait to show off my ribbon," Poppy said. "Tomorrow," Katie said. "But now, good night." "Good night," said Poppy, and they both went right to sleep. The end. Yay! Good story. This story is called The Full Moon at the Napping House, written by Audrey Wood, illustrated by Dawn Wood. There is a house, a full moon house, where everyone is restless. Oh, I wonder why they're awake. And in that house there is a bed, a wide-awake bed in a full moon house, where everyone is restless. And in that bed there is a granny, a sleepless granny in a wide-awake bed in a full moon house, where everyone is restless. And with that granny there is a child, a fidgety child, with a sleepless granny in a wide-awake bed in a full moon house where everyone is restless. And with that child there is a dog, a playful dog, with a fidgety child with a sleepless granny in a wide-awake bed in a full moon house where everyone is restless. And with that dog there is a cat, a prowling cat with a playful dog with a fidgety child, with a sleepless granny, in a wide-awake bed, in a full-moon house where everyone is restless. And with that cat there is a mouse, a worried mouse, with a prowling cat, with a playful dog, with a fidgety child, with a sleepless granny, in a wide-awake bed, in a full-moon house where everyone is restless. Until a chirping cricket sings his song to the worried mouse, and the prowling cat, and the playful dog, and the fidgety child, and the sleepless granny, in a wide-awake bed, in a full-moon house, where everyone is restless. A full moon song that soothes the mouse, who calms the cat, who gentles the dog, who snuggles the boy, who hugs the granny in the dreamy bed, in the full moon house where no one now is restless. The end. Yay! Those were some excellent stories. I had so much fun sharing them with you. Did you enjoy them? You did? Oh, that makes me so happy. Will you sing if that you're happy and you know it with me? You will? Great! If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, and you really want to show it, if you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, stomp your feet, stomp, stomp. If you're happy and you know it, stomp your feet, stomp, stomp. If you're happy and you know it, and you really want to show it, if you're happy and you know it, stomp your feet, stomp, stomp. If you're happy and you know it, shout hooray, hooray! If you're happy and you know it, shout hooray, hooray! If you're happy and you know it, and you really want to show it, if you're happy and you know it, shout hooray, hooray! Yay! Great singing! See you next time!